Just know that it's not very magical, okay? But that's okay. So, I hope everybody is doing well. We are getting pretty close to the match here. I'm super excited. I don't know, there'll be people here who have played the game, you know, obviously. Yeah, welcome, I don't know, welcome to just split program being split program, eh? It's just being a butt today. That's okay. Maybe after updating, it'll be less of a butt later. So the winner here does get to play Bangera in the losers final. This is how we're doing. The loser is out of the tournament, but remember, they get $35 in Steam games and Fateful Findings by Neil Breen, which, I don't know, I think is a decent consolation prize. That's what it's called. So let's go ahead and do the reveal. This is a game that I think we had once in Kusogrand3. And simply put, it was a very difficult game, and I wanted to see more of this game. I wanted to see how it would go. So we're going to go ahead and play a little game called Fantasia for 2 hours. Obviously, Genesis game is something special. It's difficult. Yes, there were Genesis games on the Disney games on the Genesis, that one. So Fantasia with Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse here is just going to be running around trying to figure out what the crap is going on with these magic rooms. That's the story of Fantasia. That's all I know about it. This game killed Disney games for years. I didn't know that, but that makes sense because this game is butts. Like, seriously, butts would look at this and feel ashamed that they had to be associated. Wow. What a thing being associated with. Oh, Disney butts. Oh, yeah. For sure. By the way, if there is a GM who wants to join me and chat, please let me know. I'm just reaching out to them. Let me go ahead. So Fantasia, this is the game of choice. I see GeneJeanie is currently streaming. I'll go ahead and work on capturing them, and then I will work on Dragondarch. So because this is being dumb, I have to capture it live. Welcome to my program's just being dumb. Everybody shake your fist. Actually, let's blame Comcast if we can. Can you blame Comcast for me, por favor? Does this game have Tchaikovsky? I hope not. This was one of your favorite Genesis games growing up? Oh, I'm so sorry. Because this is not a competent game, like, at all. It's Fantasia, it's got Mickey Mouse. Simply put, like, I don't know, there was a lot of shovelware. Some of the games were definitely a lot more tolerable than others. Fantasia is not one of those that was tolerable at all. But you know, that's not my problem. I have told them nothing about controls as well. Let's go ahead and see how the audio is doing on GeneJeanie's side. GeneJeanie will be giving us the audio here. Let's not ruin Tchaikovsky after ruining Journey. Well, that's okay. Tchaikovsky already ruined himself with his crappy music. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, I'm letting them know I'm personally ready to roll. Alright, if you are GeneJeanie or Dragondarch, be sure to mute my stream. You do not want to listen to the words coming out of my mouth. I mean, you might want to, but I'm not going to allow you to. Wow. I didn't realize music could be this painful, but it is. Oh, apparently GeneJeanie's is going to be stretched out. Okay, let me go ahead and fix this real quick. And editing live, everybody. We're doing this. There we go. That looks possibly a little better. Oh, apparently I need to put Dragondarch's music on stream for a second. Let's see what he has. I'm sorry, Justin. Okay. I'm done with that. I know it'll be okay. What was that? That was Fantasia. I'm so sorry. Hello, Mata. Hello, Fada. Here I am at Kempernana. It's that one. It's that song. Okay? Camp is very entertaining. Okay, I'm currently working on making sure both are ready. And we might be able to hop in just a second. Oh my gosh. Okay. Just breathe, everybody. Breathe. You don't need to worry about this. It's just Fantasia. No! Why would you do this, GeneJeanie? Disqualified. Wow, I am doing the countdown right now just so that we can get this music to stop. So, best of luck to you two players. Go kick some booty. And as soon as I see movement in a stage, I will start our timer. Oh, baby cakes. Welcome to Fantasia. Thank you for that follow. Come join. This is Fantasia. I told them nothing about how to play this game. Ah, GeneJeanie has already figured out the butt bounce. That is huge. Honestly, Dragondarch is going to have to figure that out. He may be able to sometime. But yeah, simply put, you have to hold down in order to bounce on any of the enemies to deal damage. Yeah, it's a Disney game. That shouldn't be too surprising. Dragondarch, though, is trying to get through it based off of sheer platforming alone. That's not going to last too long because there's so much crap happening here. I love Mickey's ghost when he dies. He just flies up. GeneJeanie already getting a game over. Not a surprise. Dragondarch through the first stage. Moving on to stage 2. That means nothing. Hello, Mike. Welcome. Yes, this is Fantasia. This is our endurance match. We've got 2 hours of this beautiful game. I do not expect any normal human to be able to get through this quickly. Cyborg Grandpa, thank you for subscribing. You're right, this is music. This is some of the better music, though. There will be some that destroy your soul. Oh my gosh. Okay, Dragondarch is actually making some stupid good progress so far. Look at the alligator, it's so cute. Except you can sort of make their heads, you can make them get decapitated, you know, it's a little bit scary. This is endurance round for the audience as well. Yeah, look, it wouldn't be Kusogrand3 if I didn't have the chance to scar people here. Dragondarch, still, I don't think he knows about the butt bounce. GeneJeanie figured that out early, and even though they're on the first stage, that will be a huge benefit to them later on. Dragondarch going for the fairy. Got the fairy. Now, unfortunately, the fairy puts you in this underwater area that as you go through it, it seems like it's a bonus area. It takes you back in the stage, and it's extremely difficult to get through, so there's like no benefit going down there. GeneJeanie on to the second stage here. Are there checkpoints? There are. But I think on game over, you would be starting on stage 2. GeneJeanie opting to continue. I think that's a good move this early on. Oh no! Oh no! It took them back to stage 1. Well, okay. This is still stage 1. Dragondarch dying underwater. Dragondarch is in the place you do not want to be, okay? This is the bad place. It's got jellyfish, stingrays, death all over. Oh yeah, this is definitely some electro-fartage. I love it though, you know? Electro-farts are made for the joy of all humanity. The whole game is in the bad place. Well, I suppose the bad place within the game. Dragondarch's going to continue and find out that it's still stage 1. I love it. And immediately resets. Good idea. These instruments are so good. By the way, I didn't tell you all. They are playing on hard difficulty with max dreams and max continues. So I gave them a little bit of help, what with having max lives, you know. No! The platform for GeneJeanie just moved! What is this? These platforms are not okay. I think I just heard something fart. Okay, there are frogs down there. GeneJeanie bypassing the frogs onto the cute alligators. I love that unlike almost every other video game, the water only hurts you. It doesn't actually do much. GeneJeanie grabbed the star. That's going to be a full heal. Or maybe not a full heal. Dragondarch has over 5 hearts. Also, sometimes you go in the water and it doesn't really hurt. I don't understand this game at all. Oh, and there goes GeneJeanie falling to their death. Dragondarch currently on the second part of stage 1, along with GeneJeanie. We're going to see both players here for probably quite a while. You don't think Dragondarch's going to figure out how to jump on enemies? Well, sometimes people figure out some of the basic mechanics partway through a match. I wouldn't say he won't figure it out, it's just going to be a little less likely. Dragondarch up to 9 health on this life. Honestly, as long as you have a good amount of health, you can get through a lot of the enemies. Wait, so apparently, per Cadus, this game wasn't originally supposed to be made? There was a licensing confusion? Okay, Dragondarch going for the fairy again. It is Infogrames. Okay, I could see Infogrames completely making that mistake. They're my favorite. I love Infogrames. Dragondarch in the completely optional place that you do not have to complete. And in fact, completing it, as far as I know, wields no bonus. Yeah, Infogrames is actually pretty good at graphics and animation. That's honestly their biggest feature, their biggest plus. Otherwise, Infogrames kind of has some issues. Like figuring out what is foreground and what is background. Dragondarch died in a hurry right there. Let me see, let me watch him. I'm not sure where he's taking damage. I think the anemone there deals damage. What about in here? Okay. Dark's starting to get through this. Gotta go. Oh no! Dragondarch taking a death there. See, I told you he's in the bad place. Okay, GeneJeanie, are you gonna go with the fairy? Yes! GeneJeanie going to the bad place. Oh no! This place has the music! Oh my gosh. Enjoy. Okay, I think Dragondarch either got out. Did Dragondarch get out? I think so. Okay, Dragondarch walking into a chest. That chest sends you backwards in the stage. Because why wouldn't it? Like, there's so many gameplay choices with this game that just do not make any sense. It's so incredibly cruel and bad and dumb. And that's why we have 2 hours of Fantasia. Are we going to see anybody beat this? I do not think so. At least you get to enjoy this plunk, 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 plunk. Why do chests do that? I don't know. You can't explain it, you know? So yeah, this was developed by Infogrames, which has made all of our favorite games. Just so you know. I'm really curious, though, who did the music for
Tintin,
this.
the Smurfs, other properties that are popular in Europe, and hello, Brosencha.
Hello, Mike. Welcome.
I noticed you didn't have a partner, so...
Yeah, I'm fine. Come hop in. We've got 2 hours, so if you have to duck out early, that's completely fine. So, yeah, this game is not good. This is a bad game.
It's super not good, and I noticed just like how we did with the Darkwing Duck Gauntlet Challenge, you did not tell them about a butt bounce.
Oh, why would I?
Good point.
Yeah.
So has either one of them figured it out yet?
GeneJeanie did in the first minute or two. Dragondarch still hasn't.
Okay, and who's ahead at the moment? Seems like they're both pretty even.
They've gotten essentially to the same place. Dragondarch is a tiny bit ahead.
Yeah. Just, I don't know. It's funny because I remember way back in the day of GamePro gave this game very high ratings.
What?
And exactly, and I could see the graphics getting high ratings because the sprites are pretty faithful to Disney, and the animation is good. It's just when you play it, everything else is bad. Like there's a delay before you jump. The hit detection is not very precise or accurate. The platforming is also not very precise or accurate. And to be honest, I only played this for about maybe 10 to 15 minutes, and I think this is the stage I got up to.
Yeah, I don't think I've personally gotten past this stage. It's not a good stage. Dragondarch, please do not jump into the chest this time. Oh, is he avoiding it? He's avoiding it.
Wait. So what does the chest do?
It warps you back.
What?
I don't know, Mike. I don't know, but it does.
Also, they're playing on the hardest difficulty, right?
Of course.
Great.
So they've got hard difficulty. They've got the BS mechanics that are just inherently part of this game. By the way, I found the only positive review I've seen so far is in Portuguese. And considering that Brazil got such gems, such as that Woody Woodpecker game, I'm not too surprised.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, what a...
And there's worse than that Woody Woodpecker game, too. But,
yeah, this is definitely a step up visually, but I think that...
It definitely is. Visually, it's very good. The everything else is not.
Yeah.
I mean, the music's okay. It's kind of like electro-farty versions of Fantasia tunes.
Yeah. It's seriously, just thinking about it, Infogrames is always pretty decent at making things look good, but then essentially make them unplayable.
And Itinerant Soldier quoted at the GamePro review, and that does sound very GamePro. To go, Wow, it's great. Oh no, Dragondarch fell in the chest.
Yeah, I don't know if he knows that he's going backwards. He might. He's got to figure out how to damage enemies. If he doesn't figure that out, he's going to get really stuck.
Yeah. I mean, he's already getting stuck where the seagull is.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if GeneJeanie is going to try the water section again, because there's nothing good in that water place. I also hate the movement of like all of the platforms in this stage, because it's not fluid. It juts around. Oh, GeneJeanie back into the water. Dragondarch's got to learn the butt bounce, like, in order to make some solid progress here. He is collecting some of those. Oh my gosh. Okay, he got the genie and didn't go in the whirlpool. That's probably going to be helpful. And the stork barely nicked him.
I didn't actually know Infogrames made this. I think this was actually published by Sega, though. I might be wrong about that.
I think it was. So yeah, the review from GamePro specifically said, no, you're not imagining things. The animated Disney movie classic Fantasia is making its way to the Genesis. Fantasia, the movie, captivated moviegoers everywhere with its spectacular animation. Now Fantasia, the video game, is ready to do the same to video games. Yep, it looks great, it sounds great, and it plays great. It is great. Fantasia is a dream come true.
Alright, well, GeneJeanie's at the chest, jumps over it,
Ooh.
gets past it.
Okay, good.
I think GeneJeanie distinctly has the lead over Dragondarch now.
Possibly. The butt bounce is really what's making a big difference for GeneJeanie.
Yeah, that is an important mechanic. Just like, you know, knowing how to turn in Cosmic Race.
Oh yeah, Cosmic Race. What a game. What a game.
That is quite the game.
I'm betting, here's what I'm gonna bet. Dragondarch's gonna accidentally bounce off of an enemy at some point, and then go, wait, why did I bounce?
That is possible, but it's also a possibility that Dragondarch isn't really even tapping down at all. But Dragondarch might come to a point where he sees there's an arrangement of enemies that he can't really get around, so...
Oh yeah, and if you just have enemies in your way and you think, hey, bouncing across them would sure be convenient, you know, maybe it's because they're arranged in that way. Yeah, Dragondarch is really taking it slow here. Oh, he shot the
zaps
pelican
with the magic, which also not only stops the enemies, but stops all your momentum. Did GeneJeanie make progress? Looks like it.
I believe this is progress. Thank
So
you.
GeneJeanie's definitely taking the lead.
The floating mushrooms. There's still plenty of time.
Oh, I thought those were like mini brooms or something.
I don't... No, don't you remember the short in Fantasia with the mushrooms?
I actually have not seen Fantasia.
What? Mike.
Well, just like how you haven't seen all those movies with Lawrence Fishburne in them, I haven't seen Fantasia.
Oh my gosh! I feel terrible, Mike. But I seriously don't think I've seen anything except for The Matrix with Lawrence Fishburne. Okay, Dragondarch still figuring things out. GeneJeanie definitely has the lead at this point. Yeah, I think if you get to a place that is not making sense, I think in general you have to assume that the video games do not require you most of the time to take damage. So it'd be safe to assume that you're probably doing something wrong. I know I say that, but we're the ones watching here.
This is true.
GeneJeanie trying to figure out how to go in the door. Maybe that's not the right door.
To be honest, forcing people to hold down to bounce off of enemies is just a very stupid mechanic.
Oh yeah.
And the only games I've seen do it are Western games.
I mean, that's fair enough. I can't think of...
Like, there's this, there's Darkwing Duck. I know there's a couple of others, too, but...
Okay, GeneJeanie is through stage 1. Moving on to stage 2.
Which looks just like stage 1.
Wow, this is a good game.
It has the same music as stage 1. I can't tell what the stages are because they all have the same music and background. Ah, that's true. You do have to push down in Castle of Illusion.
Oh yeah.
And that's actually a good game.
Dragondarch accidentally went through the chest. Unfortunately, he's taken a death there.
Yeah.
Wait, this seriously looks like stage 1. Yeah, GeneJeanie did not... Apparently you need to collect enough notes for it to count, otherwise he gets sent to the start.
Wait, you also have to collect enough notes?
Yeah. About that.
That's so stupid. And let me guess, you didn't tell the players this.
Oh no, they can figure it out.
So is this match just gonna be figuring out?
It still is
stage
progress,
one over and over again. So where are the notes?
I don't know. They can figure it out. Let me take a look, okay? I'm gonna look at our good old friend Game FAQs.
Oh, you can also look at Game FAQs for some high quality, well written reviews.
Ooh. Good point. They only have the best reviews. Yeah, the notes could potentially be in the swimming sections. Honestly, I think Dragondarch's doing what's right and just trying to get through and head to the right. Oh, guess what? There's not a review on... Or there's not an FAQ, but there are some reviews of this game. This one is titled...
all of the titles.
A horrible disgrace to the good name of Disney, Mickey Mouse, and Fantasia.
Sega, Disney, and Infogrames bring us a symphony of mediocrity.
Ooh.
And then the other one is a bit pithier, and that is a bit of a disaster.
A bit of a disaster? Wow.
Yeah. Oh, I like the falling platforms in Dragondarch side. Very fair.
Yeah, you don't know what platforms are going to fall until they're falling. Dragondarch is into the third part of the stage. Which is good. Good. Wow, this is kind of amazing. I'm just trying to see if there is much information. I think nobody wants to play this game, so nobody actually has any guides about it.
That does appear to be the case. I mean, after all, creating a guide for the game does mean you have to play it.
Oh, yeah.
Esper Child, don't do it. You don't want to play this game again.
No, don't play it.
Big
Why
mistake.
would you even think that with your brain?
So what do the notes even look like? Are they just hidden all over?
I don't know.
Because I haven't seen anything that's remotely looked like a
I'm
note.
thinking they might be the books. Like, that would make sense to me. Books are magic points. Never mind then. Okay, there's apparently one hidden behind the vine that he collects every time he dies. Ooh.
I did notice that.
Yeah, Dragondarch is opting to use magic to kill the enemies. You either need to collect 8 notes or 160,000 points. Dragondarch is fine score-wise then.
Yeah, he has plenty of points then. The game just loves to hide the notes behind foreground objects.
Oh yeah.
Why am I not surprised? In the slightest. That just seems like classic infogrames. So Dragondarch is still unaware of the butt bounce.
Yeah, he is. Sometimes Dragondarch has a hard time figuring out some of the basic mechanics, but gets them later. I wouldn't be surprised if we do see him figure out the butt bounce later. I mean, with all of these enemies running around, he has to be thinking there's something I'm missing.
Well then, how does he have so many points? Dragondarch, so many more points than GeneJeanie does. Because GeneJeanie is only at 98,000.
I don't know.
8 notes? Where are 8 notes? I've seen 0 notes because I've missed that one by the vine.
Dragondarch's just gonna continue.
That's wise.
I mean, it means that he still has the notes that he's collected. Oh, there's a note, I think, above GeneJeanie right there.
What, that crystal ball?
Maybe?
I don't think that's a note.
I think you can turn it into a note. I don't know. So apparently notes in the game turn you invincible for a little while. From what I'm seeing, about 2 seconds. So if they collect a note, we should see that they are invincible. You know, they have sparkles around them for a little while. Okay, let's see. GeneJeanie, how many notes do you have? Not enough points, but notes. 5. Nope. Okay, apparently the notes actually do look like notes. They give you an extra life and they actually heal you up. Thank you, the Video Game Raptor Boggle, for that information. That is a name. Yeah, Dragondarch is definitely playing a video game. He's just trying to get through. He's gonna see that the continue actually did take him to the first stage, or the first part of stage 1, not the third part.
Wait, Dragondarch's score is reset.
Yep, he got a game over.
Oh, yeah. Okay, for some reason I thought you kept your score and you continued, but...
Nope. Okay, Dragondarch got a note right there. That's invincibility for a while. I wonder if you keep the notes that you collected when you do the continue. Because if so, Dragondarch could actually have a chance of getting through this stage. This game's so dumb. Oh,
so dumb. So, technically, who's ahead?
Technically, GeneJeanie, since they have completed the third
that's
part
true.
of
They have
stage
completed
1.
this stage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though they technically haven't completed this stage. Alright, so GeneJeanie does have enough points now. That platform movement. Why? It just mind games you.
Yeah, like that jump that Dragondarch does, it should... In theory, it should give at least a hint that he's doing something wrong. Oh, GeneJeanie, gonna go swimming for notes. There might be some down here.
But he just takes the hit anyway.
To be fair, it sometimes is difficult to take the hint. Oh my gosh, the falling platforms are the worst. They're so bad. Okay.
Yeah, this game's falling platforms they don't make sense.
No, not at all.
Oh, GeneJeanie almost went into the chest.
So close, but GeneJeanie
And
passed.
GeneJeanie looked like he made that jump, but he did not.
Nice. Well, nice making
Because-
it. The platforming is definitely 80-20.
As in 80% of the time you fall through.
Dragondarch's
20%
just
of it.
looking at this. He's like, how the crap am I supposed to get through?
Yeah. And 20% of the time, you just miss.
GeneJeanie doing the butt bounce on the book. Oh my gosh, I'm really hoping that we get to see Dragondarch suddenly learn how to bounce and freak out about it.
So I have a question about
Yes.
this game when it was in Kusogrand, right?
Yes.
Did anyone get past stage 1?
I don't recall anybody making it past stage 1.
Oof.
So wait, this is their first platformer besides Tintin on the Moon. I would say that Tintin on the Moon isn't a platformer, it's mostly a shooter.
Of course you've played Tintin on the Moon.
I haven't beaten it, I need to still. But, yeah, so that makes sense that they would really mess up platforming. Dragondarch, I know what you're trying to do. You're gonna die trying. You're gonna die trying, Dragondarch. I see. Yep. Touch the mushroom with your nose, you die, Mike. They're both poisonous and venomous.
Oh, jeez. I hope Dragondarch learns how to hold down.
It's a challenge. The thing is, like, this game makes it so that you feel like you can get through multiple areas as long as you're just super careful. So I can understand Dragondarch thinking, you know, I just need to be careful in this section. As long as I maneuver myself just right, I should be able to get through.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Dragondarch going into the door. Which is essentially just a bonus room.
But it does give out a lot of points.
Oh yeah. Dragondarch doesn't quite have enough points to get through, but it's still good to have some points here. I'm glad that he was able to get quite a bit of health. But then we're into the gauntlet of pain.
Very true.
Okay. Dragondarch opting to use magic. GeneJeanie still working their way through the stage. Dragondarch, is this the exit? I think it might. Oh, jeez. Nope. It's a fake exit.
Well, Dragondarch did jump on the mushroom, but didn't bump bounce. So.
He's angry about the fake exit. I love it. Okay, Dragondarch did not get enough points to move on. So he's going to be going back to the beginning. GeneJeanie also going through the area right now. I wonder if they have enough notes. Yeah, Dragondarch did not beat the stage. He got 5 notes. But that's not enough to move on. Oh my gosh.
So they both made it to the exit, but
they did not have enough to
haven't
get
had
past
enough
the
notes.
exit. Jeez, this is, yeah, the biggest problem that I have with this game is that it's a game that, like, games honestly should be something that you can just pick up and have little to no explanation and be able to play it. Like, by the Super Nintendo and Genesis era, that was sort of a given. There was, you know, NES had some that were more obscure that you needed the manual, and then before the NES, you almost always had to have the manual. But right now, like in the Genesis time period, you generally should just be able to know what to do by playing it.
Yeah, but, you know, and there's also the fact that a lot of kids just didn't read the manual anyway.
Oh, yeah. Or what about kids who can't read? Or kids who are just stupid. That too.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are plenty of stupid kids, okay? Do you think they would have gotten past the first stage on Fantasia? No way. Honestly, though, Mike, I was the kind of kid who would, as soon as I bought a game, I would get into the van and just sit there and read through the manual as my mom drove home.
Yeah, same here. Pretty much. I would always read the manual for a game that I rented.
Oh, yeah.
But none of my friends did.
No, I was a huge nerd.
I'm shocked, Bro Sencha.
I know,
you
right?
might even find a couple in this Kusogrand3, I hear.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, GeneJeanie made it up to 6 notes so far. I think that's the biggest sign of progress that we've had so far.
Okay, so I guess GeneJeanie is still in the lead.
Yes. But remember, we've got an hour 20 more of this. Anything could happen.
Oof. Maybe I'm kind of glad that I'm going to duck out early for this.
You don't like this music? Come on, it's happening. You beat this game, Esper Child? That is kind of amazing, actually.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. I mean, there were kids who even beat games like Legacy of Wizard. And for those of you who don't know that game, that's an old NES game that's based on, I want to say it's the Dragon Slayer series. And the game was just a ton of rooms, and you could play as 5 characters. They all had different special abilities, and you needed certain characters for certain rooms. And the game gave you no instruction on where to go or what to do. Yeah, it's Dragon Slayer 4, if I remember correctly.
Wow.
And according to people who actually worked for Nintendo at the time and worked the tip hotline, that was one of the most annoying games to field tips for, because they had to bust out this like huge binder that had like all of the rooms, and it was like, I want to say it was like 32 by 32 rooms or something ridiculous like that.
Dragondarch trying to figure out where to go here. Honestly, I'm trying to remember where the exit to the underwater level of Doom. I think it's at the bottom to the right, but I'm not 100% sure. Ooh. They were happier to see Deadly Towers questions. Possibly.
Who knows?
Oh my gosh, every once in a while,
GeneJeanie definitely has the points now, but the question is, will he be able to beat the stage?
Yeah, that's a big question. I'm trying to think. I remember...
So how can you tell how many lives you have? Is it the clouds?
That's how many lives you have. Health is the hearts.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Of course, that's a bottomless pit. And I'm guessing the wizard hat is how much magic you have.
Yeah, that's how much magic you have. Okay, I'm actually letting them know that if both of them are on stage 1, when we hit the hour, I am going to give them a chance to ask one question. But that's if both of them are on this stage. If not, then no questions allowed.
Fair. I'm guessing it's about 40 minutes now.
Let's see, 43 minutes, yes. RV Leshrak, yeah, that Fantasia is not a relaxing game. It's anything but. You know, maybe it's faster, or maybe it's more relaxing than like Tetris Grandmaster or something like that, but not much.
So, I looked up Fantasia.
Oh, yeah?
Because someone said someone must speedrun this game, and it turns out at least a couple of people do.
Wow, that's dumb.
And the time on hard is 12 minutes 20 seconds, so it's not a long game if you know what you're doing.
12 minutes,
or maybe there's
20
just
seconds.
Or maybe there's just a big glitch that lets you skip most of it, thankfully. How many of them are white hat? Excuse me, Cadus. This is not an NES game. Obscure, crappy NES games are White Hat's wheelhouse. This is a Genesis game, so he does not have the time in this game.
I think GeneJeanie is going to beat the stage this time, though.
Yeah. Has a ton of points. Has can you have 0 lives in this game? I forgot.
I don't recall. Okay, GeneJeanie
But has plenty of health at least. Knows how to butt bounce on the enemies.
Oh yeah.
Oh, GeneJeanie has enough notes.
Nice, GeneJeanie. Moving on.
We get to hear another electro fart version of the Fantasia song.
Oh, I remember this stage.
I like the foot that's just randomly stomping on the ground.
It's a good foot.
Cadis, where are you getting this information? Because it's not in the in-game FAQs.
Yeah, I imagine it's coming from the manual, which there are some
maybe.
instances available. Yeah, GeneJeanie is making some solid progress here.
Yeah. Whereas Dragondarch is still stuck in the first stage, and I guess they're not getting the question.
Well, the biggest thing... going in there. Yeah, they're not getting the question. Too bad.
I like how no matter where GeneJeanie goes, there's mushrooms.
Dragondarch found a thing. What thing did he find? I guess I missed that. Oh, he was standing on the waterfall as if it wasn't water? Interesting. Yeah.
This bassoon, it's just a low rumbling fart.
So much bassoon. It's a good bassoon. Okay, we're 48 minutes in. Let's see, Dragondarch just taking it slow here. Dark's gotten fairly good at dodging things, but again, hitboxes are a bit ridiculous in this game. And in swimming, there's really no hope. I'm not sure you can even cast spells while you're swimming.
Yeah, which is unfortunate, because it looks like Dragondarch has 15 spells to use at his disposal.
Yeah. Swimming's like the place you don't want to go. If you can avoid it.
I think GeneJeanie just game overed.
Oh, GeneJeanie.
But he has one continue.
Okay, that's good. Oh no, Dragondarch died. I'm not sure how.
On a pirate ship.
Oh yeah. Ooh, the jellyfish gets Dragondarch. Okay, it looks like you can cast magic underwater. It just wasn't very helpful right there. And that is a full game over for Dragondarch.
Yeah.
GeneJeanie taking a lot of deaths in this cave. Yes, we did see this cave during the original Kusogrand3 match. I remember it.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
So someone did beat it.
I don't know if we made them play on hard, though. Ooh, GeneJeanie getting a note. Always good to see that little sparkle around you.
I mean, I know Subterranean Tuso wasn't on hard, so I had to fix that.
Yeah, we're a lot ruder than we used to be, you know? Oh!
We're a jaded bunch. How are you supposed to maneuver through that cave? Like, it's so stupid.
I'm wondering if you can butt bounce the rocks. That's something that I would try at least once. Yeah, I think... Okay, Mike, I've got a theory about why Dragondarch has not figured out the butt bounce. Because the sprite doesn't really change at all when you push down.
That is true.
And most competent games will give you a visual cue that something is happening. This game doesn't.
That's true. Even Darkwing Duck changes the animation a bit.
Yep.
So, Brosentia, would
Yes.
you rather play this or Red Heat?
Or what?
Red Heat.
I find this more interesting. I'd probably opt for Fantasia.
Fair.
Like, I think that Red Heat is probably technically better. Technically. But no, this is my kind of jam, okay?
Let me guess, it's the sauna scene that sells you on.
Oh, the sauna scene, you know, that moved it from a 0 to a hero right there. Considering that's what most people are going to see when they play the game.
T Murdoch, actually no. I have barely played this game, although I have played enough to know how stupid the controls are. This is actually a Brosentia Genesis choice.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm a lover of this game. I'm a huge fan. Oh, GeneJeanie. Actually, is GeneJeanie dying on purpose right now? Because if they keep doing it like this, they can gain 2 lives and then lose 1.
Oh, that's pretty smart. That is, if they can get up to that point. And it looks like the stage is a bit rough, to be honest.
Yeah. It's not a walk in the park.
Well, maybe Jurassic Park.
Central Park, you know. Macaulay Culkin enjoyed walking through this park back in the day. Okay, it looks like Cadus is keeping an eye on that extra life. GeneJeanie is not getting it, so that's not their strategy here. No!
Wow.
Okay. Dragondarch. The thing is, Dark has gotten good at figuring out strategic locations to use the magic, so even though he doesn't know the butt bounce, that could still end up playing in his favor. He's paying a lot of attention to what needs to be done there.
And right as you said that, he fell in the water about 3 times in a row.
Well, he was trying to see if that whirlpool did anything.
Ah, okay. I'm still really curious how anyone beats this game in like 12 minutes. Are there warps or something?
12 minutes. That's so ridiculously fast. I don't know if there are warps. Are we still in the 2-hour rounds? This one is definitely 2 hours. Wait, Dragondarch just killed the fairy. That's not very nice. He shot the fairy! I didn't know Mickey Mouse could kill fairies. Wow. Yeah, once you know what you're doing, I imagine this game could be a pretty fast run. So what do the fairies even do? I don't know. Collect a fairy, go underwater? Maybe.
Well, Cadus, I specifically looked at hard mode, and there is a 12-minute, 20-second run. The easy mode, the normal mode run is like 11 minutes.
This is so dumb. Okay, Dragondarch continuing on. We've got jellyfish just dancing above him. I wonder, Dragondarch's going in to the cave again. There was a fish. Okay, he's being careful.
That fish looks so sad.
It's
He
a
looks very unhappy to be in water.
Tear-filled fish, you know? The fairy warps you? I believe so, and then if you collect it again, it doesn't warp you the second time. Oh my gosh, Dragondarch trying to lure the pelican.
GeneJeanie is farming lives because he has 5.
Yeah, and this is their last continue, so I can't blame them.
Yeah, exactly. They want to make as much progress as they can.
Here we go, fairy time. Oh, watch out for the stomping foot.
It's pretty great how a lot of the notes are in really dumb locations that are hidden behind the foreground.
Yep.
Well, in case if you missed the music from the first level, it's back. Oh, this music, why?
It's so slow.
It's such a dirge.
Ooh, GeneJeanie. Taking a death right there.
Oh, it didn't hold down. Or maybe the hit detection was just bad.
The bad thing is, I believe the foot is insta-death. So it doesn't matter how well you're doing up to the foot. What is best, if you saw on the platform below, you can stand a little bit below the foot, and that makes it a bit easier to sneak on by if you go as far right as possible as GeneJeanie was there, and then jump when it does its second smash.
wall of beef. There are people who like challenging music, and this music sure is challenging me. Although probably not in the way that, you know, avant-garde pieces and the like are supposed to. Is that an instant death from that foot?
The foot...
Jeez, okay.
The foot insta-kills you.
Alright, well...
It looks like GeneJeanie damage boosted through that, though.
Oh, damage boost. Very smart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, honestly, cheese whenever you can.
What? Are those supposed to be wisps? Well, what are they? Or they just killed GeneJeanie?
I don't know! I don't know.
Oh my god, that's so stupid!
It is really stupid. Okay, Dragondarch is almost to the end of the stage here.
But Dragondarch doesn't have quite the score. However, he might... And that probably means he doesn't have enough notes, because as I remember Cadus mentioned, the notes give you a lot of points.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. How long do they go for? They go for 2 hours this match. We've got a 2-hour match. Trying to see who can make the most progress in Disney's Fantasia. Although Disney wants nothing to do with this. Yeah, too bad. We're giving you
Wall of Beef, you can feel free to ask who is ahead because the runners aren't watching chat.
They are not. Apparently a note is 60,000 points. Wow. Okay, Dragondarch. I think this is going to be 6 notes that he has here. 7. Almost enough. Just needs 1 more. Who's in second? Dragondarch is in second.
That is very rough.
That is unfortunate.
Super rough.
Oh.
Well, buckle down, because we're only about halfway through this match.
Oh yeah, everybody just kick on back, relax. We've got Fantasia here. It'll be a good night. Oh my gosh, it's... Ooh, there we go, GeneJeanie getting a note.
Yeah, as Cadus mentioned, killing enemies doesn't really seem to give a lot of points, so it's definitely better to go out of your way to collect notes.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Notes, whenever you can, go grab them. They're going to help out.
I have to say, for not figuring out the butt bounce, Dragondarch has really learned how to navigate the world of Fantasia.
Yeah. Yeah, surprisingly, has been able to navigate it pretty well. This game looks like it controls like molasses, while it feels like it does too. It, honestly, the controls in this game are pretty bad.
Also, bro, I'm gonna duck out for a split second, but I'll be right back.
Okay, yeah, feel free. So, welcome everyone. This is the elimination round for Kusogrand3. Oh my gosh. My brain's fried. I've been here like 5 hours at this point. Anyways, what we're watching right here is the attempt to get them into the finals. Here's the deal. We've got this match, and then the winner here will face Bangera, and the winner of that will go on to have the final match with Andy. That's right, we only have 2 matches after this, and then we're done. Getting close to the end, and it's been thrilling. Am I lying? Am I mistaken? There's another match. 3 matches. There are 3 more matches. I don't know anymore. I'm losing my mind. Oh, that's right. Winner goes against Chris and Keith. Winner of that goes up against Bangera. Winner of that goes against Andy for the final. Is that right? I think that's right. GeneJeanie gonna continue, or no, quit rather than continue. Dragondarch has 2 lives. If Dragondarch can actually get to the end of the stage with these 2 lives intact, he will manage to actually finish the stage. Well, no, we don't have 3 matches today. We've got 3 matches left before the finals. We're so close. Okay. Dragondarch trying to take a jump. Biggest thing to realize with these games is that oftentimes there is some sort of logic, and the game isn't completely dumb. You just got to figure out when is the game ridiculously dumb and when is it just like me. Yeah. And in this case, it's just Dragondarch hasn't figured out one of the mechanics that he needs. He does keep grabbing the extra life though, and that could be pretty big.
And I'm back.
Hello, welcome back, Mike. You never got past the first screen before working on the bounce kills. Yeah, I would agree, Pinchy. Like, I'm surprised that Dragondarch is doing as well as he is without learning the bounce jump. But I feel like that room that GeneJeanie made it to with the wisps, if Dragondarch does manage to get there, he will have to learn how the bounce jump works.
Honestly, even before, with all the mushrooms and stuff in the cave.
Yeah, I suppose the mushroom cave is kind of butts. Oh my gosh, okay. The mops chasing Dragondarch around, that's okay. Just avoid the mops. You can make progress if you do. Dragondarch now has enough health.
Has a good amount of lives.
And a good amount of
magic.
Score. Oh, the mushroom out of nowhere.
Oh.
Just down on his head. Yeah, Dragondarch, if he can make it to the end of the stage, will beat stage 1 and move on to stage 2. Still not sure how feasible that is. Oh my gosh. You wanted to throw this cartridge against the wall? Yeah, not too surprising. This game is not exactly a cupcake. Dragondarch gonna use a continue. Unfortunately, the continue resets his score.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Does because his continue also reset his collection. And by a collection, I mean his notes. think at this point, unless if Dragondarch makes it to stage 2, I don't think he's going to learn the butt bounce. I mean,
Okay.
Cypher, he used to like a lot of bad games as a kid.
I'm
I'm sure this game was no exception.
I have let Dragondarch and GeneJeanie know that because I'm in physical pain with this game, I will let them ask one question. And I think GeneJeanie does have stuff to benefit from, especially what exactly is the goal to finish the stage.
Yeah, I'm also in physical pain, so I'm fine with that.
Dragondarch is contemplating the best question to ask at this point. Yeah, there are 253 people watching this right now. Oh, Dragondarch taking another death right there. GeneJeanie through the stage. I do not think that's going to be enough. GeneJeanie just asked why. I'm not going to answer that one.
That's a waste of a question.
Yeah, GeneJeanie is trucking on right now. Okay, GeneJeanie through the first area, moving on to the second one.
Well, Dragondarch used his question, and it's not about jumping, so...
It is about score. He asked what determines how many music notes you have when you reach the end of 1-3, and it is score, which is definitely going to help. I think that'll help him decide when to use continues and when not. GeneJeanie, I think, is definitely of that mindset. Dragondarch says, "You have to be kidding me." Well, I do think that knowing that will be helpful, honestly.
It is helpful.
But is he just gonna grind in locations that make it easy enough for him to get points?
Yeah, I mean, technically what he wants to do is just collect as many notes as he can.
What mechanics am I missing? That would also be a decent question. Okay, looks like Dragondarch is going to reset or start over. Probably a good call at this point. You want to be able to get to the end with a high number of points. GeneJeanie accidentally going into the treasure chest. Although, technically it could be on purpose in order to try to get more points. Oh! Yeah, I'm going to refresh both of their streams. Good point, Cadus. Thank you. Okay, we have 45 minutes left. Yeah, anything that's stood out to you so far with this game? Mike, is this... Oh, whoa! GeneJeanie is opting to get a life, die, get a life, die, get a life, die in order to raise their score. I like that.
That's not a bad strategy, even though he already has enough points.
Yep. Why 2 hours? This is the endurance round. GeneJeanie has not asked a question.
So,
except why.
Yeah, and he said that was his only question, so.
Well, I said they can ask anytime between 1:10 and the end of the match. So if GeneJeanie runs into another question at some point, that's fine. That did not count as the question.
Oh, okay. My impressions of this game? I don't know. I don't think I've ever felt so agitated at a Kusogrand3 game before that I haven't been playing in.
Yeah, it's just funny to be watching and know that it's terrible, but feel like you want to just reach out and help.
Yeah, like progress.
And like even GeneJeanie, even though they've made it to the next stage, progress is still difficult to come by in this game.
It really is. I mean, GeneJeanie has plenty of points, a good amount of health, and 4 lives, or I guess 5 if you consider if you count the life 0. So.
Okay, there we go, Dragondarch. He's got 2 lives. Not a lot of points, though. I think he may realize that the note nearby gives a lot of points. We'll find out what he does right here.
I mean, he always collects it, so...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that gave him 60,000 points.
Okay, there we go. Up to 83,000. It's so many points compared to the others. Like, it's ridiculous, Mike. Dragondarch is only halfway to having enough points at this point.
Yeah, if Dragondarch collects a couple more notes...
Wow, I love that GeneJeanie is just collecting so many points.
Yeah, like, GeneJeanie's good when it comes to points. What is it? Nearly 3 times over now? It's 160,000?
Oh yeah, 160,000. So if they got to 480,000, that would be 3 times.
Glazed Soul, don't feel bad. There are adults who can't figure out how to make progress in Fantasia, because it's really badly designed.
Oh yeah. Never feel bad when you have a terrible time trying to make progress. Like, I don't know. I had a hard time making progress in decent games. As soon as you give me a pile of butts, it's just gonna be impossible for me. I was a dumb child, though. There we go. GeneJeanie is through. We are back to the bassoon. It's a good bassoon. Oh my gosh, Escorian. It's based on the score because you're making a score. That is the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. The worst.
Yeah, but on the other hand, it also makes a twisted sort of logical sense.
Oh my gosh, Infogrames.
Like,
you jerks.
Infogrames! Well, I guess you can be glad it's not the other French company, Titus, so there's that.
Oh my gosh, Titus the Fox is just literally the worst.
It is, and Titus has made plenty of other bad games too. I mean, they were the publisher for Superman 64.
Every once in a while, I go through games that look bad. I'm like, should we use this? Maybe we should. And when I see Titus show up, I'm like, wow, yeah, it's about time.
It's that time of year. So, I will give a spoiler for the DOS block. It's not going to be Titus, since we already had that in Tuso. There's your spoiler. Now it's been narrowed down from about 2,000 games to about 9,900 games.
Oh, yeah.
It could be Gridlock. The problem with fighting games is that they're a bit repetitive and kind of RNG-ish.
Depending on the fighting game, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we did have Fighting Masters, so...
Okay, I'm trying to see if the manual actually has much information about how you make progress in here. Let's see. Continue, control, beginning of the game. Is Mickey's magic working? That's a great section. I would say no. Dragondarch finishing section 1, moving on to section 2 again with 12,000 points. That's not super good.
Speaking of the manual, I did find a scan.
Yeah, so essentially, the Tricky Wind scattered the notes across the land of Fantasia. Mickey must journey to 4 separate wondrous and scary worlds in his search for the missing music. Each world has several scenes. If Mickey can find the fantasy fairy, she will guide him to the other scenes in a world, and he can keep searching. Once Mickey finds enough notes or gains enough points in one world, he can advance to the next world. So yeah, Water World, they need 8 notes or 160,000 points. Earth World, they need 10 notes or 200,000 points. Air World, 12 notes or 240,000 points. And then Fire World, 14 notes or 280,000 points.
So it seems like if you played on easy, the moment they got up to the end, they would be good on Waterworld, and then the moment they got to the end of Earthworld, they would be good. Are there any other differences for the difficulties? Other than the really stupid score requirements?
Let's see. That's the biggest difference I'm seeing so far. Let me scroll up and see if there is more info on the difficulty. As you go up in difficulty, the enemies become stronger and you must hit them more times. You must also collect more notes. So, essentially, enemies take a little longer to die, and then you have to collect more notes. GeneJeanie has so many points. This is ridiculous.
GeneJeanie could beat the game with that many points. In fact, he doesn't need any more notes. Because you only need 280,000 points for the final world.
Yeah. And
I think I know how a speedrun works for this, is that you get the required amount of points and you just collect just barely enough notes along the way to beat the game.
Yeah. I think so.
So I could see this game being kind of fast.
So collecting a note on its own actually doesn't count for 3 notes. If you just collected notes, you would have to get 8 of them. But each 20,000 points that you collect without collecting notes counts as a note. I think. Maybe I lie. I might be lying. Maybe I think this is too competently designed. So for those who are new here, I do know that we have a few new people here. If you want to know the full rules, we do have them posted along with the schedule. And for signups, I imagine we're probably going to have signups beginning in December for next year. So feel free to go check those out. Honestly, the biggest thing that we look at is who can make the most progress in a game that they haven't played over the course of 1, or in this case, 2 hours. So, yeah, we're right near the end of the tournament here. I always sign up and I always lose right away, so I don't have to play any more of these games.
Yeah, there's only 3 matches after this, isn't there?
Yeah. Only 3 matches.
Dang. There's the DOS round, and there's another Pure Terror.
Yep.
And then there's the Grand Finals.
Gotcha.
And I don't even know what'll be in the Pure Terror. It could be more horrifying than Cosmic Race.
So as a note, you're going to see GeneJeanie's score roll over in just a little bit.
Of course, because why would they account for 7 digits?
Well, it'll still keep it in the memory. It's just that it won't display the whole score down there. How do GM signups work? In general, when I have the signups, I ask for people who are interested, and then I personally go through and usually choose people who I've worked with before, or who I'm fairly close with, who I know will do a good job. You know, I've gone and reviewed some people. In general, they've been people who have been pretty heavily involved with the Kuso community over the last couple years. That's generally how we've had GMs. So we're almost to half an hour left in this game. Yeah, GeneJeanie's score rolled over. GM, it's somebody who chooses games and essentially laughs with us. Yeah, and also they helped out with scheduling, making sure that the matches were happening in their groups. You want to be a person who suffers? Okay, yeah, we can definitely make you suffer. Don't worry, everybody is invited to suffer when it comes to Kusogrand3. Oh, okay. Yeah, GeneJeanie is collecting a lot of points, and I think just trying to get a whole bunch of 1-ups. They want a lot of shots at the sections coming up, because this stage is not trivial. Dragondarch is at 200,000 points. That's going to be enough. He just needs to get to the end of the stage. We'll see if he can do that. Now, GeneJeanie has actually been in the lead for quite a while. I'm wondering if Dragondarch makes it to this next stage, will he be able to start moving into a lead? Ooh. Yeah, Dragondarch still does not know how to kill things with the butt bounce. Ooh, thank you for the info, Cadis. I'll keep that in mind. Okay. Both streams are essentially doing the same section of both stages over and over and over again. I think whether or not it's on purpose is another question. I feel like GeneJeanie's is, Dragondarch's may not be. Oh, jeez. Thought Dragondarch might take a death there, but he got away with it. This is GeneJeanie's first Kusogrand3. They've done extremely well, honestly. Dragondarch.
Is with Chris and Keith also new to Kusogrand3?
Yeah, with Chris and Keith is new, and he's done a fantastic job. Honestly, there are a lot of new people who have been involved who have, like, really surprised me with how they've done. Dragondarch did win the original Kusogrand3, so he's got experience here. However, he's sometimes been running into walls towards the end here. I'm wondering, yeah, we've got 30 minutes left. GeneJeanie pausing probably just to think a little bit, see what they want to do. Yeah, I'm glad. It looks like we're probably going to have a good mix of probably one veteran and one new person in the final. Andy is definitely in the final, and between GeneJeanie, Chris, and Keith, there's a good chance one of them may make it to the end. Bingara might still have the chops ready to take them on, though. So we'll see if Dragondarch can make progress here. He's got enough points. Just needs to not take damage. Take it slow. That's one nice thing about this game. No time limit. And I would say Infogrames is not known for not having time limits. I've played enough Infogrames games to know that. Okay, Dragondarch using magic just to clear a path here. Oh geez, these dinosaurs are so ugly. And then there's this one that's just pooping rocks. You don't want to see that. It's a Mickey Mouse game. We don't want rock poop. Dragondarch getting a star there. Tentrito, I do know that. Oh boy. Oh, Dragondarch taking a little damage there. GeneJeanie still climbing up. Ooh, taking some damage from the pterodactyl there. Watch out for the foot. Yeah, this is where GeneJeanie has not gotten past. Dragondarch completing stage 1 for the first time, Mike.
Actually, GeneJeanie got up to the wisps.
Oh yeah, you're right. GeneJeanie did make it to the wisps.
But the way GeneJeanie made it past that foot was taking damage. And
oh wow!
That possibility.
Okay, they made it this time.
Wow, that is stupidly tight.
Dragondarch's like, I'm trying to jump over this bad guy and collect the egg. He sees the book up there. He can't jump and get it. Something you're missing, Dragondarch. He's taking it slow, probably because I believe he thinks there's going to be an elevated platform to the right. Yeah, this is almost impossible if you do not know the bounce. This is nuts. But with that said, it's not going to be impossible for Dark to move into the lead. Oh yeah, he'll definitely yell if we tell him about the bounce.
Yeah, he might say a few PG not friendly words.
As a fair warning, everybody, we may have some swearing because of Fantasia. Do not be surprised.
Because I do know that Green Dog in the Gauntlet led him to swearing the last time. But oddly enough, he was kind of okay with Beavis and Butthead, even though that took him like 10 minutes to beat.
Yeah, I know, right? Dragondarch is saying that this game is mega rude, and that's right, he will not make progress until he figures out the bounce. I just don't think it's going to be possible for him to progress without learning that. So let's see if he does in this stage.
Anyway, I think I'm going to hop off.
Okay.
So...
Thank you, Mike.
Good luck on enduring the last 20 or 30 minutes of this match.
Oh, yeah. It's been a joy so far. Thank you, Mike. We'll see you later.
See you later, bro. Actually, I'll be playing some bad games on Blast the Process 2. Actually, my runs will be starting just after this Kusogrand3. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, I'll be running Captain Planet, Ernest Evans, and Subterranea.
Well, sweet. Good luck on your runs, Mike. It's always good to see the Kuso community represented outside of the matches. You could run Fantasia for a future.
Oh, no.
Just trying to give you ideas.
Garby actually ran the Woody Woodpecker game, and he is currently running Bubsy 2 right now. So.
Ooh, Bubsy 2. That is certainly a game. Yeah, Dragondarch, trying to cast a spell to hurt the enemies there, not able to. I'm hoping that this is going to open his eyes to help him see that there is something that's not right.
Anyway, see you later.
See ya. All right. I think Dragondarch is realizing that something is amiss. GeneJeanie making some pretty solid progress here. Dragondarch taking a death right there. Okay, Dark dying on a snake. That's okay, he still has one continue left. I still think there's a reasonable amount of time that we could see a lead change. It's gonna be unlikely, but it could technically happen. Dragondarch is resetting, it looks like. Stars are definitely HP. Let's see what he can manage to do here. My gosh, I'm just thinking 2 hours not knowing how to actually damage enemies. Wow. Well, except through magic. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, so stars give you a little HP. You also get HP from notes if you collect one of those. A cool kid. Yeah, the racers are having a blast with this. They love this game, as far as I can tell. Okay. Yeah, cool kid. They definitely need more than luck. They need sympathy. I know GeneJeanie. Look, GeneJeanie has 8 lives right now. They've really been storing the 1-ups here, trying to get a good final run for this game. Some of these jumps that GeneJeanie is doing, they're just ridiculous. They're ludicrous. Who could expect you to make these jumps? Oh my gosh. Dragondarch continuing on. Dragondarch's gotten super skilled at the platforming in this game. But I still wonder if he's going to have the ability to move it into the front. I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, GeneJeanie into a bonus area, getting some extra points. Not a bad idea right there. Yeah, Dragondarch was forced to get good, essentially. Oh my gosh. Okay, Dragondarch going into the bonus area here. Yeah, the big thing, for those who are just stopping on by, Dragondarch has not managed to quite figure out the bounce. And because of that, he is having a bit of a hard time with this section. Now, GeneJeanie has figured that out, and figured it out, I think, within the first 2 minutes of the game. Dragondarch, though, is already set that this is the way that the game is meant to be played. Or at the very least, this is the way that I know how to play the game, and I'm going to keep playing it this way. Which could still pay off. We'll have to see in the next 18 minutes. GeneJeanie just has such a solid lead at this point that it's going to be really difficult to say. Oh my gosh, the pterodactyl just swooped down and got GeneJeanie. There we go, the pterodactyl there. I hope you like the blah, 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 blah. Oh! That foot has a giant hitbox, and GeneJeanie was unfortunately just a little bit too close. You don't... It's a smelly foot, okay? And if you've never died by smelly foot, it's not a pleasant experience. Ooh, GeneJeanie tried to hum through... Or... Ignore what I just said. Tried to hop through the swamp. Who's leading? GeneJeanie is. GeneJeanie is definitely in the lead, and I do not foresee it changing. The lives meter, I believe those are clouds. They represent the dreams that you have. Such a dumb picture to use, though, okay? Like, I fully understand you're wanting to get across the idea that this is a fantasy world. It's called Fantasia. You don't need to remind us, you dummies. What is this? I think we just entered Westworld here. My gosh. And what is the music? Dragondarch didn't read the pastebin? No, we didn't tell them the controls. However, we did allow each player to ask one question. The cactus sneaking up from behind. What questions did they ask? Dragondarch asked about how to actually finish a stage in this game. GeneJeanie asked why. That's it. Yeah, GeneJeanie unfortunately cannot life farm anymore. But I would say has definitely made the most progress in this stage. What are these enemies? There's so many. There's so many. Okay. Now, yeah, GeneJeanie is on stage 2. Dragondarch is currently on stage 1. He's made it to stage 2, but didn't get through the first screen. So that's what it's looking like right now. Wow, you can jump on the cacti? Of course, let's make something pointy that you can jump on, you know? Why not? This is so dumb. GeneJeanie just trying to jump across the swamp here. So much damage just coming out of there, though. Luckily, because they made it that far, they should be able to... Oh, is that the end for GeneJeanie? I think GeneJeanie has beaten stage 2 and moves on to stage 3. Yeah, so good job, GeneJeanie. That was thoroughly impressive. Oh, get ready for crappy music. Wow. This is bad. This is so bad. Okay. Yeah, I do not see Dragondarch catching up to GeneJeanie at this point. It's technically possible due to the length of the speedrun, but we're getting really close to the end. Uh-oh. GeneJeanie became a bubble. Not always the thing you want to happen, but it looked like it worked out in their favor. Watch out for the flowers and the spitting child. Holy crap, some of those spit bubbles are so incredibly fast. How is that okay? You can't do that. That's banned in video game design, okay? You cannot have projectiles moving that fast. Especially if they're random intervals. Yeah, this video game has committed many crimes. Basically every genre. Look at that stupid flower. Ooh, GeneJeanie taking a death. I think Dragondarch has enough points to move on to stage 2. You wonder if Dragondarch would have beaten the game at this point if he had known stuff? Possibly, but probably not. Honestly, this game is terrible. I like the random instruments that just pop in and out of this tune. GeneJeanie just moving on up in the world. They're gonna go right until they get to the door. Okay, that's cool. What's gonna be in this terror zone? I guess nothing. Oh, GeneJeanie wanted the checkpoint. That's fine then. Yeah, I forget the importance of checkpoints, but they're pretty darn important. Dragondarch starting to figure out this stage, stage 2. Again, they haven't seen too much of stage 2. Are they gonna go for the fairy on the left? Opting to eat the fairy. Good. Oh, unfortunately... Oh, no. I think this is a good way to go. Lord of Hyphens, don't worry, we'll ask. You know, Dragondarch is actually on a stage that has fairly decent music. GeneJeanie is not. How is this game just so bad? It's evil. Oh, thank goodness we haven't hit Tchaikovsky. I'm very fine with that, Cadus. Justin does not appear fine with that, though. He wanted to hear some hot jams. Hot Tchaikovsky jams. Oh my gosh. Please stop. Please stop. I hate this. I hate this music. Please, can we get a full game over so I don't ever have to hear this tune ever again? You like this music? Is it just me? Yeah, we only have 8 more minutes. It's better than stage 2. Stage 2 is just unusually slow. I'll take that over, like, destroying my earbuds any day. It's mostly the bass combined with this next section. Or right here, I think. I guess not. Oh no, are you not allowed in? Too bad, Mickey Mouse. You can't go in. It's like, sometimes it sounds like the audio's just peaking, and it hurts, and it makes me cry, and I don't like it. Ooh, into the fairy for GeneJeanie. Oh, look. Well, that was cool. Okay, Dragondarch is starting to get to a point in the game where you cannot make progress if you do not know the double or the bounce. That's the Tchaikovsky zone. Well, luckily he died, so we don't have to hear that. Oh, Dragondarch died. Oh, okay. Like, some of these jumps are ridiculous. What just happened there? Every cloud decided to fall for GeneJeanie. It's just like, yeah, okay, GeneJeanie, good luck. GeneJeanie can't hear your pleas for Tchaikovsky now. Dragondarch just taking it slow between the boulders. There we go. Oh my gosh. Hello, Faizu.
Hello.
I'm just dying. I hate this music.
I just woke up.
Are you digging the tunes here?
I can't hear them. I have to hear you, so I have to mute the stream so that I can...
You can turn on GeneJeanie's stream specifically so that you can hear it.
I'll pass, thank you. I heard about 16 seconds of music, and that was enough for me. Thank you.
That's about right. Oh my gosh. So here's the deal. Where we are, Dragondarch is on stage 2, GeneJeanie is on stage 3. I do not think Dragondarch has any possible way of catching up, even if he knew how to bounce off of enemies, which he doesn't.
And this is... how long is this game?
There are 4 main stages. GeneJeanie's on 3 right now.
Okay. So they have managed to make some decent progress in over the course of the endurance round. That's
yes.
okay.
We have definitely seen progress.
Oh god, I can actually hear the music coming through from your microphone at this point, and I really don't like it.
I am so sorry.
Yeah, this definitely appears to be a video game.
It's so bad, and it was made by Infogrames.
Are you about to blame me for this again?
No.
Are you sure?
No, I love Infogrames. What are you talking about? Why would I ever blame you for anything ever?
Is that a trick question?
It's just a blatant lie, that's all. Like, the movement of the pattern, or the movement of the clouds, they make no sense. Pretty much nothing makes sense.
I was just thinking, like, this is like the first part of this I've actually seen. I think I've seen this game before. I may have played this game before, in fairness.
Really?
The Disney games, the Mickey games in particular, are really, really weird in terms of there are some really, really good ones, and there are some which are just bizarre and awful, and then there are some that are a marvelous mix between the two. Like, I'm trying to think of which one it was, where you play as Mickey and you go through you kind of go through Mickey history. You start off at Steamboat Willie and kind of progress through Fantasia and all of the other famous Mickey cartoons. Mickey Mania, there you go.
I was gonna say Kingdom Hearts too, but Mickey Mania sounds more reasonable there.
Yeah, that was a Genesis game, I think. I can't remember. I'm tired. I've just woken up.
No, Kingdom Hearts was PS2.
I know that. But yeah, that was a weird mix of good and terrible, from what I can remember. It was kind of fun, but it had its issues. It was hard as nails, from what I can remember.
Well, that's not good. Well, no, maybe it's fine.
I mean, it's a Mickey Mouse game. I think I had severe difficulty getting off of the first level when I played it as a young person.
Yeah, sounds about right. I mean,
I should try that again. I was much better at games when I was younger than I am now.
It's just weird how brutal so many of these games have been. like so many Disney games. But then again, when they're made by Infogrames, you know, that...
Harsh. I forgot, yeah, Mickey Mania was on the PlayStation. I think it was on something else as well, with proper FMV cutscene things.
And there we go. We have hit time, more or less. Oh my god.
Well, that was lovely. I thoroughly enjoyed those 6 minutes.
I'm glad you only had 6 minutes to enjoy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so
I'm sorry I didn't keep you more sane throughout this, especially considering the music.
it's okay, but for everybody hopping in, everybody in chat, GeneJeanie took the victory and Dragondarch took second place. Let's see. Hello, GeneJeanie. How'd things go?
It's a rude game.
Yeah, it's rude. I would agree with that.
That sounds about right.
Oh, also, we're going to give everybody a swearing warning because Dragondarch is about to hop in, probably. And let's just say, GeneJeanie, you figured out the bounce off of the enemies super quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, Dragondarch didn't figure it out the entire match.
Oh.
Oh, hello, Dragondarch.
Hi, Dragondarch.
Who is responsible for this atrocity?
Infogrames. Blame Infogrames. Can you
No,
blame...
I'm blaming whoever decided this was a good idea.
I chose the game.
I blame you then. You owe me another pizza.
Oh my gosh, how many pizzas do I owe you now?
Infinity billion.
Wow, that's quite a few. So, Dragondarch. I've given everybody a swearing warning because I have a feeling you're not going to like to hear this. You can bounce off the enemies.
I tried that, and it didn't work.
You hold down when you jump on them.
Huh.
Okay.
I can't tell if that was better or worse than a swearing outburst.
Dragondarch, go to the first... Unpause real quick. Find an enemy, jump, and hold down. I just want you to see it. Or die, that's also an option. Oh, that's okay. You can continue. You can hop right. You did bounce?
I saw a bounce.
It takes about 2 bounces to kill those mushroom dudes.
3.
3 on hard.
Oh, okay. But yeah, there you go. There's the one thing that you missed.
That's the dumbest mechanic.
I was so
This game
sad.
probably would be fine on easy. On hard, it's just too rude.
It's really rude. Honestly, I'm not too surprised that you two were confused about how to beat the level because, you know, you got to the end and then you went back to the beginning of stage 1. And I just felt so sad for both of you because Fantasia is like the worst Genesis game I've played. In my opinion.
I
So-
kind of want to give you some Genesis games now.
Yeah, any other opinions about this?
Rude?
Rude.
Everything was rude?
Okay. That's
Exhausting.
about right. Exhausting for you, GeneJeanie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't blame you. But honestly, you both did fantastic. Dragondarch, you made it to stage 2, a decent way into it. I'd say probably halfway. GeneJeanie made it to stage 3, so GeneJeanie will be taking the victory this round. I'm sorry, Dragondarch, but you are out of the tournament.
I blame you, Brosencha.
Well, I
still
did choose the
blame
game.
I'll be honest, I thought this was my end.
No, you're moving on. You're going to face with Chris and Keith next. The winner of that will face Bangera, and then we're at the grand finals. Yeah, it's super close to being the end of Kusogrand3. Dragondarch, hit me up. I'll be happy to buy you $35 worth of Steam games. Faithful Findings by Neil Breen. Just let me know what you'd like. I'm more than happy to get that for you.
You can bring Fateful Findings with you to AGDQ, and I'll take it off your hands there.
Oh, baby. I'm okay with
he
that.
will also require pizza.
Yes, another pizza.
You owe me a pizza.
I owe you one. You owe me infinity billion.
I think I owe you even more for giving you Fantasia.
This game didn't seem that bad at first, and to be honest, it would have been a lot more tolerable if I'd known I could bounce.
It's still not tolerable. But
It would have been way more tolerable though, because I thought you had to dodge everything.
Nope.
I was finding routes through stages that was literally just, okay, I just gotta not take any hits and collect all the health and jump over everything and do precise jumps to not get hit.
Yeah,
So
I would
now that you-
honestly. Oh yeah, Faizu?
I was just going to say, now you know about the bouncing mechanic and the game seems a lot more tolerable. Is this your next speed run? Are you going to route it out properly now?
You now owe me a pizza as well.
Man, so many pizzas. Okay, Dragondarch's gonna get a little fat. That's okay. That's okay. So I'll go ahead and say again, congratulations, GeneJeanie. I have been streaming for a while and I am hungry and tired, so I'm gonna take off. Anything else you'd like to say?
Rude.
We do
The
need
entire game was fucking rude.
There we go.
We were waiting for the swear. We knew it was
I would-
coming.
I would almost have been disappointed if there wasn't a swear, but I can understand that after 2 hours of Fantasia, you just kind of want to. I understand the lack of energy.
Oh yeah.
I have a lot more swears, but I'll save them for some other time.
All right, we're going to go raid Blast the Process because we've got some Sega games that are coming up there. Mike Uyama is going to be playing there as well, so I'd like to go bother people there. I think Rude is a good enough raid message. Just go tell Blast the Process how rude they are. And I will see you all probably Tuesday night. Thank you again. Have a good
Thank you.
night.
Thanks, bro. I enjoyed these 6 minutes.
Dragondarch, he came in just to be snarky.
I fully expected that.
All right, bye.
Bye.